Well, once again, they want me to do something. I'm going to ask for another hint. So they eliminated the court record. It's either in the belfry or in the town itself. Huh. I have no clue which one it is. None. I don't know. I guess maybe the town, because they could say that the town is burnt. There's all the evidence of the fire. Okay, let's say that. Isabella was watching the town burn at that time. She says she saw an enormous fire dragon. Now, if you put the two together, I think our best guess is that the dragon she saw was this town itself. This town? In other words, Isabella saw a dragon shape looming over the burning town. How absurd! That's mere speculation! I will not dispute that. However, it is entirely possible to test our theory. I guess I picked the right one. What? And how would you go about doing that? It is all quite simple, Mr. Storyteller. We will now go to the belfry. Maybe we'll find the fire dragon there. Okay. Over 10 years ago, the witness was standing somewhere around where I am, or somewhere around here, when she saw a fire dragon. Am I correct? Yes, Mr. Layton. However, what was it you actually saw then? Let us see if we can find the answer to that question. Why not? Go ahead and try, but I have warned you that it's futile. You'll find nothing here. Well, it happened a long time ago. Whatever she saw might not be here anymore. And if I want to see exactly what she saw at the time, we'll need to set the whole town on fire. Want me to go get matches? I may be an attorney, but even I couldn't clear you out of the charges if you actually committed such a crime, Maya. I'll pretend I did not hear that. Shall we begin? Huh. Let us look for the fire dragon. We can see the whole town from here. Look in every direction for something that would resemble Miss Cantabella's drawing. What the fuck is this? Ah, there it is. It's here.
Take that!
Spilla, what do you think? I don't know. It doesn't look like a dragon I saw. Ha, I was right. It seems so, unfortunately. I was just testing the waters. Mr. Wright, a gentleman, should admit his mistake, rather than try to cover it up. Biased assumption, blah, blah, blah. Alright, that wasn't it. It looked like it to me. I don't know how that's not it, because it looks like it to me, but okay. There's nothing else fucking here. There's nothing here. What are they talking about? It's that is a dragon right there. It looks like a dragon. What am I supposed to do? There's nothing here. This is... Oh wait, you can rotate. You can rotate by pressing the touchpad. I didn't know that. Alright, that looks like the witch. That doesn't look like a dragon. There, how about that? Is that a dragon? No, it doesn't look like a dragon either. That looks like a dragon. Okay, here we go.
Take that!
Espella, can you have a look at this? It looks like a dragon was hiding in here after all. Oh, this is... Hey, that's identical to the one Espella drew. But, it's not the fire dragon. The fire dragon was a creature made of flames. It was so big it could swallow this whole tower. This is just some tiny fretwork. I think we can consider this mystery solved. I suggest we all head back to the court. I will explain everything there. Is that all right with you, Miss Cantabella? Mr. Cantabella.
What's gotten into Mr. Cantabella? He looks paler than you do with a cold.
I have no idea. Let's follow the others back to the courtroom. Ugh, what is going on here? I have no idea. I have no freaking idea. The Inquisition's investigation seems to have yielded some unexpected results. But can someone explain them to me? Your Honor, the Inquisition will interpret the results of its investigation. Witness, you say you were about 6 years old at the time of the incident?
Yes, that's right.
Did you see the moment the dragon appeared above the town?
Huh? No, I don't remember. I remember seeing it at some point. It was like a flash. The town was ablaze and this fiery beast was hovering above it.
Then, when you noticed the dragon, the town was already engulfed by flames?
Yes.
That information completes the picture. Miss Cantabella's statement has offered me an insight into the true story of the fire dragon. Over 10 years ago, Miss Cantabella was in the belfry, unconscious. What events led to this? Perhaps we will discover that in due course. When she awoke, the whole town was on fire. Having inhaled such smoke, she was still dazed. She was only vaguely aware of her surroundings when she looked up, alarmed by the scorching heat. Unable to stand, she was on her knees, and then she saw something she would remember her whole life. She saw a terrifying fire dragon attacking the town. She saw it through the framework in the balustrade. The shape of a dragon against the backdrop of the town being swallowed up by flames became imprinted in her memory. That is the truth about the fire dragon. That is what I have deduced.
It wasn't a monster?
Miss Cantabella, the illustration you have drawn for us bears an uncanny resemblance to the fretwork in the belfry. You saw the dragon when you were confused, possibly mildly asphyxiated from the smoke. There was no magic and no magical beast. You believe a stranger but not your father. That's so typical of teenagers. You should have listened to me. And now all the mysteries have been unraveled. Can we not end this trial and go home?
Objection.
As much as we'd all like to, I'm afraid it's still a bit too early for that. What else do you want from us? There's still one more problem I'd like to solve tonight. One more? What on earth could it be? Miss Cantabella, you've ascertained that you were in the belfry when you saw the dragon. However, that creates a new question. How did you get there?
Oh, I haven't thought of that.
Yeah, neither have I. As expected of an ace attorney, Mr. Wright seems to have noticed the problem too at last. In order to access the belfry, you need to use the bell tower mechanism. The mechanism can only be set in motion with the pendants. Indeed. Miss Cantabella, did you have your pendant with you at the time?
Yes, I think I did. I always had it with me. But why do I have that pendant? I can't remember it at all.
This pendant is not just for show, it's the key to the belfry. Why was she carrying it around? We must also not forget that one pendant does not suffice to operate the contraption. 2 of them are required.
2 pendants.
Miss Cantabella, are you certain you were alone in the belfry?
No, I wasn't alone. I was there with a friend.
With a friend? What friend?
Meow. Eve, where'd you go off to?
The friend you mentioned, was it this cat?
Yes, she's my best friend. We've always been together. Without Eve, I would have been so lonely. That kitty's always appearing out of nowhere to keep Isabella company. Of course she does. After all, Priscilla is always accompanied by a black cat.